Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. Today we're looking at a paper from the Hugging Face trending list, published on February 12th, 2026, just 2 days ago. It presents a method that uses video world models to give robots better foresight, boosting performance by about 30% on complex tasks like espresso preparation. The paper is titled GigaBrain-0.5M A versus LA that learns from world model-based reinforcement learning. And as we'll see later, the implications for autonomous planning are quite significant. And for those interested in the implementation, the authors have shared their code on GitHub. Figure 1 outlines the complete training framework, which connects data ingestion, model interaction, and real-world refinement. On the left, the system begins with diverse pre-training sources, including multimodal instructions, robot manipulation logs, and web videos. In the center, the architecture pairs the main vision language action model on top with a world model below, which provides critical future state predictions and value estimates to guide planning. Finally, on the right, the human-in-the-loop rollout collects fresh data from tasks like espresso preparation, closing the loop to continuously retrain and improve the system. Well, Figure 1 just sketched the general setup. Now, in Figure 2, we walk through the ramp method details step by step across 4 stages. Stage 1 involves pre-training the world model to predict future states and estimate values from raw data. Then, in Stage 2, the GigaBrain-0.5 policy is trained to explicitly condition its actions on these world model predictions. Next, Stage 3 introduces human-in-the-loop rollouts, where the system gathers high-quality trajectory data with real-time human interventions to correct mistakes. Finally, Stage 4 closes the loop by using this fresh rollout data to continually refine both the policy and the world model. Alright, while Figure 2 detailed the method, Figure 4 reports the performance of the foundation model on 8 internal evaluation tasks. This bar chart compares success rates between GigaBrain 0.5, shown in the darkest blue bars, and baselines like Pi 0.5. We see that GigaBrain 0.5 consistently outperforms the others, achieving perfect scores on simpler tasks like juice preparation on the left. More importantly, on complex long-horizon tasks like espresso preparation on the far right, it maintains a significant lead where other models fail almost completely. So, while the previous chart established overall performance, Figure 14 now isolates the specific impact of the world model conditioning. The top row displays learning curves for single-task training, while the bottom row shows the results for multitask training across 4 different activities. Throughout these plots, the dark blue lines, which use the world model, consistently rise higher than the light blue baselines. This benefit is most visible in the bottom right plot for box packing, where the world model policy achieves a nearly 30% higher success rate by step 20,000, proving it is crucial for robust multitask learning. Okay, since the previous plots confirmed the world model helps, Table 1 now digs into why the specific architecture matters. It compares 3 different methods for predicting value based on inference time and accuracy metrics, like mean absolute error and Kendall rank correlation. The first row shows the versus LM-based baseline, which is reasonably accurate but slow, taking 0.32 seconds. The second row tries a world model that predicts value alone. This is the fastest option but suffers from poor accuracy. The bottom row presents the chosen approach, which predicts both state and value together. This method strikes the best balance, achieving the highest Kendall score of 0.8 while remaining fast enough for real-time control. So, having validated the architecture design, Figure 15 presents the final head-to-head comparison of reinforcement learning strategies. It tracks success rates across 3 challenging tasks: box packing on the left, espresso preparation in the center, and laundry folding on the right. The dark blue bars represent the proposed ramp method, while the lighter bars show baselines like advantage-weighted regression and recap. Ramp consistently leads, particularly in espresso preparation, where it achieves a 90% success rate. This represents a huge margin over the runner-up, which only reaches about 60%, confirming the value of future state conditioning. Wrapping up, one main takeaway stands out. Explicitly conditioning robots on future predictions transforms them from reactive agents into capable planners. This approach yields massive improvements, boosting success rates by 30% on long-horizon tasks. It suggests that bridging vision language models with world models is the future of embodied AI. That's it for this episode of the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. Thanks for listening.